Hey guys, my name's Patrick Luke. I'm with Adventure Mohr. We're here at Mountain West demoing our new products, one for the 24 Tacoma 4th Gen. A little bit about our products. We are two engineers that are attacking this market to strip the weight, the unneeded weight out of these products. So each product will probably be 20 to 30% lighter, and that's what we're shooting for. And we've achieved that over the course of 3 years, looking at each component, analyzing it, bringing it into FEA. We have properly gusseted everything so that we can reduce your weight. Other things, little creature comforts that we've tried to incorporate are recessed recovery points. So you can see that it's tucked into the bumper and it's not sticking out here for like a big knee knocker to kind of wake you up at night. And we've radiused these recovery points so that you can use soft shackles. So those guys that love to use those soft shackles, you got that option here with us. This is our low pro or covert bumper. And the beauty of this thing is that one person can install it, okay? So our attachment points are made such that they're keyholed, all right? So they're keyholed to where you can install your bolt and then get your skid on there. And then once you slide your skid on there, it's gonna hang off and act as a second hand or a second person. So the skid installation is super easy and quick. It'll probably cut your time in half. And once you do that, each component kind of daisy chains. So your engine skid will install with the keyhole, your transmission skid will hang on your engine skid, acting as that second person, that buddy that usually comes over and you buy him beer and he helps you out. So that transmission skid will hang on that engine skid, and then you can easily just use one hand to put in that needed bolt to kind of secure it in place. So as you work your way down, you get your engine skid on, your transmission skid on. The way we approach the fuel skid is we have kind of like some patented little brackets. So you would drop your OEM skid, and then you can kind of see here, we have these notches and hooks. And the way this works is that you go and you install 3 brackets, 1 here and 2 on the other side. All right, so you install your 2 brackets, and just like this right here on the other side, you can take your fuel skid and hook it. And so now one side is hooked and hanging, and then all you have to do is close the door essentially. It locks in place, and now you can just easily install the needed side bolts to secure it in place. So we just try to approach it to make it as easy as possible for the guys that do it themselves. Right now we have the low pro engine skid, transmission skid, and fuel skid for the new Tacoma, the 4th Gen Tacoma. We also have these rock sliders that are a little different. It's our version of it. You can get them with step sides or without. So without a step side, you'd have this geometry just run from front to back. So it'd be a clean geometry that's tucked in, and for the person that really doesn't need or want these step sides. As far as the bed rack, this is our rendition of the bed rack. It's a little different than a lot of people. You got a geometry that makes this part that's an attachment for your accessories. It's interchangeable. So we have different sizes. We have a thick and thin, different prices because it's more or less material. But it's a super stout, awesome bed rack that we've kind of placed the height so that it tucks your tent down and out of the wind. A lot of people will put that tent up high. It's a real big sail. We're engineers, so we're always thinking about fuel and fuel economy, saving some time and money. And this tent right here is probably the thickest tent you'll get. You can see that it's sticking out probably 6 to 8 inches, whereas a regular tent that's going to be 6 to 8 inches tall instead of a foot, it'll be nearly right flush with your truck. So like when you're going down the road, you'll save that fuel. This was the latest and new release of products. We started with the 5th Gen 4Runner. So everything that we did on the Tacoma, we did on the 5th Gen. This was our first truck. We have more products for it. We have 3 bumpers. We have the same low profile bumper or covert bumper, whatever you want to call it. And what we did with that covert bumper is we made bolt-on wings. So you can purchase this separately. Here's your covert bumper. Sorry that it's dusty and dirty. It's a dust bowl out here. And then, so you can start with this covert bumper, minimally cut your fairing, because I know it can be nerve-wracking to cut the plastics. We get it. We had to do it on the brand new Tacoma. And then you can get that thing installed, and then down the road, if you want a little bit more aggressive look or a better approach angle, you can go ahead and buy our wings and bolt those on and cut your plastics up. If you want the Mad Max, we have the Mad Max bumpers as well, you know, with the bull bars and all. So this is our all plate bumper. And the reason why we call it the all plate is because all the fairings are plate. So we do a few things different. You can see we have the recessed recovery points. We've given you an option to do a light bar, or if you like these pods, we have a pod version where you can kind of keep the same look of pods and not a big light bar. I personally like the pods. Did a little funky one where we have a pod here and you can light up the emblem. But everything for this truck is what we started with. So we have a few more products. Our rear bumper for this one is our own rendition. So this is actually a prototype. We have the full version available. There's a few differences from this bumper to the full-blown product that's ready. And it's this right here. We've taken this because our whole theme is to clean this up as best as possible. So you can see your recovery point here. It still has the same recessed recovery to where you can run a soft shackle. We like soft shackles. I feel as though that they're safer and you don't have that big metal on your bumper clinking down the road. You can just put them in a bag right next to your beef jerky. It's a mess, but and so we were looking at this and we were like, man, we got to suck this in. So we went with a different style. For the one that you would buy, this actually goes away. We've cut a hole in here and the latch actually goes in and hooks. So you'll have basically like a D-ring or a U-bolt ring, U-latch that goes into and secures your swing arms really well. With this version, we've never had this bumper is probably 3 years old. We're just hitting the market. We've never had a swing out. Now we've forgotten to lock it and it swings out to this position. You got 2 detents. So we've rolled down the road because we've forgotten to lock it, but we've never had a release even with this model. And I think our new model will be even better. So again, my name is Patrick Luke. I'm with Adventure Mohr. Come check us out. We're new. Our website just launched probably 2 days before this show. This is our first show. Our Instagram is new. We're building up. I've taken a lot of videos. We're building up our content. So we're constantly adding stuff for you guys to see. A little bit behind the scenes. You'll see my kids running around in time lapses. But yeah, come check us out. If you have any questions, hit us up on our website or Instagram. We'd be happy to answer it. Our website is adventuremohr.com. So it's got a dash. So it's adventure-mohr. And Mohr, it's an engineering geeky thing. It's Mohr Circle. You'll have to look up what's Mohr Circle. So it's M-O-H-R, Adventure Mohr, Adventure-Mohr.